Hi everybody, we're going to do a short video today with Paul. Paul just bought a brand new 2014 CR-V all-wheel drive Honda, and we just got the car. The car is a beautiful looking car. Paul, what do you think of the car today that you're using?
I'm ecstatic about the car and really excited about it.
Was it everything that you expected?
Everything I expected, and absolutely, absolutely, no doubt, and totally satisfied.
Were all the options that you expected in the car? Was everything, you know, the things that you wanted with the car? Were everything
that I wanted, everything that we had, that you and I had gone over, it was to the bone.
Okay. We bought this car today, and we ended up saving Paul over $6,000. Okay, if you add in other cost factors like the amount of time that I saved Paul, and also his wear and tear and the cost of running back and forth to dealerships, okay, it's a total savings of like over $7,600 and 53 cents, 61 cents rather. Paul, I sat down, I explained all the savings to you. Were they fairly accurate to your best knowledge?
Absolutely. No doubt.
Did I verify everything with you?
Clearly verified in writing, showed me where the savings occurred, and everything to my pleasing.
I want you to tell the truth. If there's something in there, I want people to hear the good and the bad, you know, so I don't want you to try to, I know you're happy with the deal, I don't want to try to paint the deal as anything that it's not. Was there anything that you were dissatisfied with? If you are, please say so.
No, there's nothing I dissatisfied when I met with Frank, when we met together, went clearly over what I was looking for. Frank took me through the entire process from start to finish. I would say if there was anything at all in mind, it's just on my part. I get a little frustrated, or in regard to when I have to do trying to find good credit rating.
Okay, hold on. My phone is ringing. I'm just going to kill it.
But nothing on your end. Frank steered me in the right direction with that, and it just was, you know, and then it all worked out. I got great financing that, I wound up getting great financing.
Now, we also returned a lease for you. Your lease was a car that was in pretty good shape, but you were at the point where you're over the mileage. Without getting into giving away any trade secrets here, how do you think the lease went from an advice point of view from me?
I thought it was phenomenal. I thought Frank, I thought you gave me all my different options, and we weighed each option with me, and made recommendations, but not where I had to do something at all, or just some educated recommendations on his part, and looked at all my options, and I'm very pleased with the way that went, as Frank saw me from start to finish all the way through, and the car today was even delivered today and by a dealer, and they took the car back. Everything's smooth.
Okay, great. Just to clarify that, the dealer actually delivered the car to your doorstep, correct?
The car was delivered in great shape, great condition, prepped to my doorstep. They took the other car back, washed my hands, clean transition, and smooth all the way from start to finish with Frank.
Well, let me ask you a question. Based on your knowledge of this transaction, without getting into specific details or money amounts, do you think the dealership that gave you the car made any money off you or the lease you gave back?
Looking at the numbers, if they did make some money off of it, I'm not sure where they made the money, where they made any money with it. But Frank showed me all what had been sold previously, and what other things and what other. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm very pleased with the service, the price, and the car.
Okay, and do you think that you could have got a better deal on your own?
No, I'm not. No, I feel.
By far, or you know, What do you think?
Definitely not.
Okay. And you probably would have had to put up with a whole lot of aggravation.
The education that you provide and Frank provides is phenomenal and helps me go through the entire process. And he's very knowledgeable on how to get you what you're looking for and a great price.
And would you recommend my service to, you know, your family or a close relative or
Absolutely.
best friend or something like that?
No doubt. And if somebody doesn't at least look into or sit down with Frank before buying a car, from this point on, I'll just be shaking my head that they're not trusting or listening to me to say, at least sit down with Frank before you do anything.
And let me just clarify this. Before I brought any deal to you that I was able to obtain for you, okay, were you committed to any money to me or to any car dealer or any car source?
No, not at all.
Until the final deal came through?
Absolutely, no, not at all. I wasn't
Okay.
committed to anything at all, and not at all.
Okay. And just to clarify it a little bit further, okay, a nickel or a dime or a penny or a credit card, nothing was committed to anybody, okay, before you actually got in the car, the brand new car, and took it for a test drive. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Until everything was all checked out, everything, Frank took me through the process with all the paperwork, all with that, no.
So at the very last minute, if there was anything that you didn't like and you wanted to kill the deal, okay, would you have been responsible to pay anybody any money at all, including me?
No. No. And I would have, if there was something that wasn't, everything was straight up, if there was something that was different with it, I can assure you I would have killed the deal.
So let me just clarify this one step further, okay? If somebody were to get involved with me, you were to refer somebody, okay, there really is no risk to that person whatsoever to at least come to me and see how much money I can save them.
I really think it'd be a smart, educated move, and I would recommend it, no doubt.
Would you say that I'm almost like a service has like a sports agent where you're not committed, that you make all the decisions, you're the person, and I just assist you with knowledge and information?
The assistance is great, and it takes a lot off of my plate, and you do all the research, groundwork, and all that. I just have to make sure that you have an idea of what kind of car that you're looking for.
Okay, and I basically was working for you and anybody else that wants this deal for commission only. So in other words, if you decide at the last minute, at the 1 yard line, that you don't want the car, I don't get paid, correct?
That was correct.
That's what I told you?
That's correct.
Did I live up to that?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, is there anything else you want to say? We're going to end this video. I appreciate your business, and I appreciate you giving me this testimonial.
I just say, I met with Frank. I first told me to get an idea exactly what I was looking for, what options and different things with that, and meeting with Frank from start to finish, A through Z, took me through the entire process. Positive experience, and I'm very pleased with the service from Frank, with the savings that I got, and also with the car. And I don't think the credit thing, he did a great job with the credit thing with it. I just get a little bit, hyper with that, that's all.
Okay, but everything was above board, and
Absolutely.
No problem with that.
Absolutely.
Okay, Paul, I really appreciate your business, and once again, thank you. And if you ever have a problem with the car, you just give me a call. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
I shouldn't have said the credit thing. I tried to correct it there.